video, that was video 5 of coordinate geometry, I have started the section formula. Though I have not given you the derivation of the formula, I have given you which is the formula to be used to find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment. And I have also told you the point which divides the line segment, always should be taken as x, y, and on either sides it is x1, y1 and x2, y2. And the ratio we call it as n:n. And some problems were solved. While solving the problem, I have noticed one thing, that to find the ratio, both coordinates x and y not required. Either x or y, out of those two, one is sufficient to find the ratio. So the problem will be given like this: find the ratio in which the point so and so is divided by x-axis. When it is x-axis, you can say the coordinates are x, 0. We'll take one more problem. Find the ratio in which first one, in which the line segment joining the points -3 and 5, 6 is divided by y-axis. See, listen very carefully. We'll draw a figure for this. They ask you to find the ratio. Ratio means n:n has to be found. In which the line segment, my dear children, this is the word line segment is very much essential to solve the problem of a section formula. See, in later I will tell some problems to you where there will be a confusion between the distance and the section formula. So it is very essential. In every problem they should give you it is a line segment. Then only you can say it is a section formula. Line segment joining the points. A line segment joining the points. I will call it as A, B. This is -2, -3. This is 5, 6. Is divided by the y-axis. That means the point C which divides the line segment AB is on the y-axis. So what are the coordinates of this? Since it is on the y-axis, I can call it as 0, y. This is the point to be noticed here. See, they have not told you ratio also not given. This is also not given. Problem can't be solved. Though they have not given you directly, indirectly the coordinates of C are given. They have given a point, it is divided by the y-axis. So this line segment is divided by a point C which is on the y-axis. So we can call the coordinates as 0, y. Come on. I will say, start like this. Let the coordinates of C be 0, y. Why? This is on the y-axis. Okay. Now I will apply the section formula. Before that, if you want, you can note down what are the values. It is x1, y1, x2, y2, x and y. Come on. It is -2, -3, 5, 6, 0 and y remains y only. Which is the formula to be used? You can't use this formula. Why? Because y is an unknown. So you can use the formula of x, because that is 0. So earlier in the previous problem, it was divided by x-axis. Problem we have solved in the previous video. there I have taken x comma 0 and have used formula of y because that was 0. Now since x is 0, I will use like this by section formula. By section formula, what I can write? X is equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. X value is 0. 0 is equals to mx2. M is an unknown. x2 is 5. M into 5 plus n is an unknown. x1 is minus 2 divided by m plus n. I have already explained you m plus n cross multiplied you are getting 0. Again later don't ask where this m plus n has gone. This is cross multiplied 0. It becomes 0 only. And I can say 5m minus 2n is equals to 0. Shift this to the RHS and you can say 5m is equals to 2n. I want a ratio of m by n. M by n. When it comes to the denominator here, this will go there. Repeated, I am telling you. Sometimes what you do? Both will bring to the denominator. No. If one value comes here, this one value will go there. Equals to 2 by 5. Therefore, m is to n is equals to 2 is to 5 is the answer. But children, sometimes in the examination, they will just continue divided by y-axis. Also find the coordinates of point of intersection. This may be additional question for you. Also find the coordinates of the point of intersection. That means you will find the value of y. You will find the value of y. How to find the value of y? What I will do for that? I will just continue thinking that is also a part of your problem. Okay? I will rub this. I have to find the coordinates of the point of intersection. That means this value I have to find, that is 0. I have to find the value of y. For that, what I will do? I will apply the section formula. Which formula? Since I will find the value of y, I will write y is equals to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. My dear children, when this has to be done? When they ask you also find the coordinates of the point of intersection, this value if they ask you. Otherwise, if they ask you simply find the ratio, your problem is ended there. In case if it is asked, you have to continue it. Which is equal to, now you are doing the value of m. M is what? 2. It is 2 into y2. Y2 is 6. Plus, n is known to you. N is how much? 5. 5 into y1. Y1 is minus 3. Divided by m plus n. M plus n. 2 plus 5 is 7. It is 2 plus 5. Okay, let me continue. Which is equals to, it is 12 minus 15. Is it? Divided by 7. Nothing but minus 3 by 7 is the value of y. But what they ask you? Find the coordinates of the point of intersection. I can write now. Therefore, coordinates of point of intersection are what? 0, y. 0, y. 0 remains as it is. In the place of y, you write minus 3 by 7. That is the end of the problem. So, my dear children, it is very essential to read the problem completely. Then only any some questions are asked, you are able to attend it. Okay, this is the end of the problem. Right on this, we will solve few more problems. Look at this question. See, let me make you understand what is the meaning of this problem. But before that, I have told you one thing. Whatever may be the thing they ask you in the section formula, always the formula remains the same. It is always x is equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, irrespective of what they ask you in the examination. So we will take this problem. What they say? The point -1, 2 divides a line segment. See, try to understand. This divides the line segment. That means this is the point of intersection. This is the point of this point divides a line segment. That means there is a line segment AB. There is a line segment AB, and that line segment AB is divided by a point. We will call this as point C, whose coordinates are -1, 2. Okay, by reading the sentence you will understand. A point divides a line segment in the ratio 3:4. In the ratio 3:4. If the coordinates of point A are 2, 5, find the coordinates of point B, x2, y2 has to be one of the simple question. One of the very simple question. But why I have taken this problem? Just to make you understand, the formula will not change whatever will be the things they ask you in the examination. Come on, let me start now. X1, y1. This is always xy. This is, see, you should not think like this. This is unknown. Let me make it as xy and let me make it as x2, y2. You are probably the wrong. I have told you under every circumstances, this always remains xy only. Whether this is answered, that is answered, this is immaterial, this remains always xy. This point you have to keep in mind. Come on, let me go for a value chart. x1, y1, x2, y2, xy. Come on. Let me write x1, y1, x2, y2, x1. Yes, it is 2, 5. x2, y2 remains as it is x2, y2 only, whereas xy is -1 and 2. M is 2, n is equals to 3:4. Okay, come on. Bisection formula. Bisection formula. Bisection formula. X is equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Even though this is x2 has to be found, the formula remains the same. Substitute the values. X is -1 is equal to mx2. M is known, 3 into x2 plus nx1. N is 4. 4 into x1. x1 is 2. Divided by m plus n. M plus n. 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4. Which is equal to, it is 3x2 plus 8 divided by 7 is equals to -1. Cross multiply. -7 is equals to 3x2 plus 8. Shift this 8 to the LHS. -7 minus 8 is equals to 3x2. -15 is equals to 3x2. Therefore, x2 is equals to -15 by 3. Whatever the coefficient of x2 will go to the denominator. I can say x2 is equals to -15 divided by 3, and the answer is -5. You got one value. X2 is equals to -5. Okay. Again, y is equals to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Y. Y is 2. Y is 2. 2 is equals to m3. 3 into y2. y2 remains as it is. Plus ny1. N is 4. y1 is 5. Divided by m plus n. 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. Okay. Cross multiply. 14 is equals to 3y2 plus 20. Transfer it to the LHS. coming to the denominator, minus 6 by 3, answer is minus 2. I can write at the end what they asked to find the coordinates of B. Therefore, coordinates of B are, coordinates of B are minus 5, minus 2. Minus 5, minus 2. That is the end of the problem. My dear children, the problems are very simple. Very, very simple. Only thing you need to understand what is given and what is to be found. Note it. Let me go for one more problem. My dear children, this is one more problem. I don't know whether such problem you can find in the textbook or I don't know. But this is also one of the important problem from the examination point of view. This is also one of the important problem. Why I say it's important? See, sometimes you may not understand the meaning of this. See, other problems what you have solved, you are able to understand it. But this is your equation is given. What to be done for this? First I will explain you the problem. What they say? Find the ratio. Okay. See, when again the question comes to find the ratio, you know that to find the ratio, both x and y values are not required. One value is sufficient. This much you know. But neither they have given the points on the x-axis, nor they have given the point on the y-axis. Something in a different way they told. We'll see. Find the ratio in which a line divides a line segment. A line divides a line segment joining the points. That means here is a line segment. Here is a line segment. I call it as AB, whose coordinates are 8, 9 and 2, 1, 2, 1. This line segment is divided by a straight line. A straight line divides a line segment. I don't know what ratio. They call that ratio as n is the ratio. Okay. But this line is 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. So this is a straight line. You know that whenever a linear equation two variable graph is drawn, you are getting a straight line. They have drawn a straight line graph here. So this is the graph of the equation 2x minus 3y minus 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equals to c. Okay, that's all. My dear children, you know this. When there is a straight line, there are different coordinates will be there, different points will be there on the straight line, and those points are called as solutions of the equation. We have seen it in the chapter linear equation in two variables. Whenever, see, you are on the graph, you are marking the points and you are joining them. And we say these are called as the solutions of the equation. This much you know. Okay, we will use that and we will solve this problem. Keep in mind, whenever a straight line is drawn, the points on that straight line are called as the solutions of the equation. Okay. Now there are plenty of points will be there on that straight line, and that one of the point is, I will call this point C. I will call this as point C. See this point C on the area also, and it is one of the solution of the equation also. Okay, we are not bothered about this. We are not bothered about this. We are bothered about this because this is the point of intersection. This is the common point for the straight line also. This is the point on AB also. I will call that coordinates as x. That's all. Now you know x1, y1. You know x2, y2. But you don't know this. You don't know this. I don't know what to do. We'll wait. And I will start bisection formula. Bisection formula. Class record. Bisection formula. Bisection formula. Bisection formula. Come on. Or I can write. Oh, before that, what you wanted is you wanted. Yes. x1, y1, x2, y2, xy. Oh, xy is not there, no problem. Write it as m and n. Oh, that is also not there. M and also is not there. So it is sufficient. Come on, it is 8 minus 9, 2 and 1. Bisection formula, come on. X is equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Okay? X only. We don't know the value. mx2. M also as it is x2. x2 is 2. Plus n as it is x1 is 8. Divided by what? M plus n. Therefore, x is equals to 2m plus 8n divided by m plus n is the value of x. You what the value of x? You don't know what is the value of that. What is the equation? X is equal to something. I will go for next. Y is equals to my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Y is y only. Y is y only. M y2 1 plus ny1 n into minus 9 divided by m plus n. Therefore, I can say y is equals to m minus 9n divided by m plus n. What to do? 9n is about a complete value of x, not about the complete value of y. We are somewhere like a hand in between. Nothing. What to do? Now what is to be done, my dear children? This x and y values has to be substituted in this equation. Why? Because you know that these are the solutions of the equations. X, y is a solution of the equation. So this x and y values has to be substituted. This has to be known to you. Then only you are able to solve the problem. Come on. Now I will write 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0 is the equation. In that equation, I will substitute the value of x and y 2 into, see this one, 2m plus 8n divided by m plus n plus 3 into m minus 9n divided by m plus n. Okay, I will say minus 5 is equals to 0. Or I will transfer that. Is equals to 5. I will say is equals to 5. Okay. I will drop this or let it continue this. Okay. Come on. It is 4m. Open the bracket. 4m plus 16n divided by m plus n plus 3m minus 27n divided by m plus n is equals to 5. I will make it as a common LCM. M plus n. Common LCM. I can write 4m plus 16n plus 3m minus 27n is equals to 5. I will cross multiply. And I will get, before that, let me simplify. Add this 7m. Simplify this. 1 plus and 1 minus. Bigger number minus smaller number. 27 minus 16 gives you 11. Minus 11n is equals to cross multiply 5m plus 5n. 5m plus 5n. My dear children, they asked you the ratio. We are almost nearing to the answer. Yes. What I can do? I can bring this 5m here, 11 to that side. 7m minus 5m is equals to 5n plus 11n. What do you get? 2m is equals to 2m is equals to how much? 16 yen. 16 yen. You know now. M I will retain here. Yen I will give to the denominator. This I bring it here. This will go there. M by n is equals to 16 by 2. 1 by 8 are. Therefore, m is to n is equals to 8 is to 1. 8 is to 1. 1 will be here. So this is the ratio. This is how the problem can be solved. And children, this is a very simple 3 marks or sometimes a 4 marks question in the examination. So practice this. If possible, I will solve one more problem. Okay, first you note this. Okay, students. Now, after solving around 5-6 problems, now you are, I feel, quite comfortable with the section formula, and you are able to differentiate which are the problems of the distance formula and which are the problems of the section. Before I proceed further, just I would like to give you little more input. See, students, this is a line segment. This is a line segment AB. Listen very carefully. Whose coordinates are x1, y1, coordinates are x2, y2, and here is a point C, which divides the line segment, and whose coordinates are x, y. What about the ratio? Ratio can be anything. You have seen in the many of the problem. It can be 3:4, 1:2, 5:7, 1:5, anything. But my small doubt is, if the point happens to be a midpoint, exactly this divides the line segment AB. That means C is the midpoint of AB. Then can we simplify the formula? Or the formula remains as it is? No. Of course, formula remains as it is, but we can simplify the formula only when, listen to me very carefully, only when point C is a midpoint. Based on this, some problems are there. So I wanted to give you this new formula for you before I take the problems of midpoint. What happens? Okay, let me write first original section formula. X is equals to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n is the original formula, which can be used for any ratio. But now it is a midpoint. I will write, if C is midpoint of AB, if C is midpoint of AB, then what is the ratio? It can be 3:3, 2:2, 4:4, 5:5. Ultimately, my dear children, it is 1:1 only. So whatever the ratio, 5:5, 5:5, 1:1, 1:1. That means when it is a midpoint, whatever be the length, 6 cm, 6 cm. Ratio is 1:1. They are getting cancelled. So I can say, if C is the midpoint, I can say, AC is to CD is equals to 1:1. AC is to CD is equals to 1:1. That means this ratio becomes 1:1. Then N value is 1, N value also 1. How this formula can be simplified? See here. It is x is equals to 1 into x2. Am I right? 1 into x2. Okay. Why it is 1 into x2? M value is 1 plus N value is 1. 1 into x1 divided by 1 plus 1. N value 1. N value 1. And your formula becomes x is equals to x2 plus x1 divided by 2. This is the new formula which can be used, my dear children, which can be used only when C is the midpoint of AB. Likewise, you can write one more formula. Y is equals to y2 plus y1 divided by 2. You can even simply say like this: x is equals to x1 plus x2 by 2, y is equal to y1 plus y. Instead of writing y2 plus y1, in a simple way, x is equals to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y is equals to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So tomorrow when I start the problems, this will be one of the formula in your kit, so that you can use this formula. What? X is equals to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y is equals to y1 plus y2 divided by 2. My dear children, this can be used if the point of intersection is a midpoint of given line segment. With this background, with this information, I will stop this session, and tomorrow we will meet again, my dear children, with a lot of new problems under section. Till then,